What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Reppin' Millions back again. I'm just here to talk about Nintendo starting to use betas. The reason I want to talk about this particular topic is because this past weekend, as you can see on the screen, I'm just showing the little forums and going to be showcasing the website for Splatoon because it really has everything you need to know about this game, which it's going to be coming out next week on the 29th on a Friday. But yeah, this beta, which was called the Splatoon Global Test Fire, was just this past weekend. It was on the 8th as well as the 9th, which was a Friday and a Saturday. Now, the thing that was kind of really wonky and weird about this general beta was the beta was only open about an hour each of those 2 days. Actually, it was open up for 2 hours on Saturday, and Friday was only open for an hour. Now, they had specific times that they had where you can play this game for like a limited of time, and then after that you have to wait the next day. But I really do wish they did it differently. The reason I say I wish they did it differently is because Nintendo had the potential to do that, and the developers had the choice to do that, like how they had the choice to put it out the way they did. But I mean, there's reasons they did the things that they did. But I mean, I would have liked to seen this game the beta be released probably like a month beforehand, like probably like last month. It could have came out like the last week or two and of April, and it would have been nice to know that they did something like that. And the reason I say that is because then that means they would have been like, okay, we just wanted to see where the game stands at this point and what needs to be fixed, and they can fix it all the way up until the actual official date, which, like I said, is the 29th, next week of Friday, instead of just doing it 2 weeks beforehand. But because that kind of makes me a little scared of like what they're gonna do, because they already know this game's not going to have game chat, supposedly still. And I heard people say it didn't have game chat in the beta. Who knows, they might change their mind at the last second, but probably not, because they said they didn't want little kids hearing grown men or other teenagers or whatever screaming, "Fuck you, bitch, blah, blah, blah," and just saying very vulgar things. So hopefully they have an element in there which allows you to communicate with your teammates, like, I guess you could say kind of like how they have command options and stuff, like in Battlefield, Team Fortress, Counter-Strike, all those games, you know. It allows you to like have battle chatter to let the characters know, like, hey, there's an enemy over there, or hey, go to this location, or hey, we gotta hold down fort. And but yes, but I mean, like I said, that's a good thing that they did the whole beta. But I mean, like I said, I wish they did it differently, because it's actually kind of cool to know that, you know, Nintendo, like I said, is starting to engage with betas. They're actually engaging with betas, and like I said, then this game right here is actually going to be a good one for this summer, especially if you have little kids or just something fun to play. The game's going to have a lot of content to offer, and but yeah, like I said, like if they're actually deciding to start using more betas for the games, that's actually good news. Like for instance, there's one game that I'm actually going to be like uploading that video real soon today. It's called The Devil's Third. Now, I've mentioned this a couple of times in some previous videos. I really haven't like done a whole thing about it, but I'm actually and it's probably gonna be about 4 or 5 minutes long. If I make it longer, then that's good news. But Devil's Third, for instance, is gonna be a like hack and slash third person slash first person shooter, and that's something new and revolutionary in the gaming world. And it's something needed, and it's exclusively to the Wii U. And the cool thing about this game, it's also going to have a 16-player multiplayer, which is going to be team-based and have all sorts of objectives and different apparels you can give your characters. But like I said, I'm going to talk more about that in another video. But what I really want to say about this game, when I brought the multiplayer up, is the fact that I hope they do a beta for that, because that game's going to be big, it's going to be expansive, it's going to have a lot of content, that actually be DLC for it. So hopefully they decide to release a beta for that, maybe around E3, maybe even before, because we don't really have an official release date for that as we do for this game. But that's all the time I have for y'all today. Hopefully you liked this video. Make sure to smack that like button, as well as leaving a comment letting me know what you think about Nintendo engaging into the world of using betas for the games. Do you think it's a good idea, or do you think it's not? And what else you think they could do to sprucing up their company a little bit. So until then, see you guys later. Your boy Reppin' Millions out. Peace, one love, and deuces. Have a great day and a great week, y'all.